Mortar made from mud is what holds the mud bricks together. When it's finished, it'll make a nice cool home for Musa Saboa's parents. The bricklayer spent 2 years on various building sites in Mali, learning this house building technique. In the meantime, he's been so successful that he's taken on 2 people to help him. This season, he's already built 15 mud brick homes. More orders are expected.
With the results and the work we've done this year, I think we'll be able to build between 40 to 60 buildings of this kind. With the people who have already expressed an interest, the people here have learned to appreciate this type of construction.
In part because family members can help with the building, making construction cheaper. These apartments cost around 180 euros, money that the families usually can lend to one another. For Musa Sogoba, there's also another aspect that counts.
If I consider all the houses I've built here in Diaramana, we have also avoided felling trees because we don't need wooden scaffolding for construction.
Mali loses around 100,000 hectares of forest a year, according to the country's environment ministry. The landscape here is arid and bare. Most of the trees are felled for fuel or building. Social entrepreneur Thomas Granier has founded the NGO The Nubian Vault, named after this type of traditional mud brick architecture. The organization is active in 6 West African countries. For 20 years, the project has been trying to convince people in rural areas of the benefits of this eco-friendly construction technique.
We are simply using the resources of our organization and the market to create social societal value by boosting the local economy, creating better living conditions, and finding answers to climate change.
Today, a women's cooperative in Segur is discussing building an agricultural warehouse. Such storehouses have already proved successful elsewhere in Mali. Some of the women have questions about the construction. Others ask about the cost and the help provided.
Everyone makes the mud bricks. You can make 100 to 200 bricks a day, sometimes more. That way it's a lot quicker. All our clients here in the country are helped by their families, but also the community, friends, or other villagers.
In Beleko, they've already built a vegetable storehouse. In the past, the people here often used to lose about half their harvest. In the Nubian Vault, onions and potatoes can be stored in cool, dark conditions. They can now sell their produce at market all year round.
We used to store our onions on our land, protected just by corrugated iron. Almost all of them went bad. In this building, the irons don't rot like they did before. Back then, we earned nothing. Nowadays, nothing goes bad.
The NGO has completed almost 80% more building projects in Mali during this dry season than in previous years. Building authorities in the country have become aware of this eco-friendly architecture, but the idea to introduce the practice to the cities is not working.
In the town, we face completely different challenges. Where do we dig the holes to get the mud, for instance? And then we have to consider the structural issues more closely to ensure that these apartments are safe and meet city requirements. The construction also needs more space.
Back in Diaramana, in just a couple of days, Musa Sagoba's parents' house will be finished. He tells us that he and the other villagers used to go to work in the city after the harvest was over because there were no other ways of making money. Now, some even stay home to train with the project. More than 1,500 people in West Africa have learned this sustainable mud brick building technique with the help of the NGO. And each new mud brick house is eco-friendly and offers the opportunity of better living conditions.